So, part 3 of 4. Have there been any bumps in the road that have caused you to reevaluate how the platform works? And the answer to that is a resounding yes. I think there were reasons why I was holding back a little bit beforehand on the development side and getting new tipsters onto the platform. And I think one of the major things that I was concerned about was what happens during a losing run where, if a user at the time, members were able to purchase up to 50 points in one go as like a prepayment. And if you pay 50 points and then your tipster goes on a 50-point losing run, like what happens there? You've got 100 points in your account, and this happened with my service in some senses. There would be people that like joined in August 2022 after, maybe just after the US Open, when I'd not been on a bad period at all. I was up 60 points for the year. And then I have a losing run of 50 points, and they might have purchased 40 points, and suddenly they're on 90 points, and I was kind of had to take a break because I was kind of struggling financially, and I didn't have any way of kind of refunding the customers, and it made me sort of doubt the system in some ways, because I was like, how's this fair? Like I've tried my best. I've tried to create something that's got value and actually is fair to subscribers, yet I've got myself into this scenario where it's really not fair. But now there is a big but. Like, me and my brother then came together and we realized that we can restructure the platform so that it is fair. That what we really didn't understand at first was the idea of how we used to like offer a discount on bulk purchases. So after you bought your first 10, you'd get a discount of say 20% for your next 10. So a lot of people are encouraged to buy a lot of points, and I didn't realize what that meant was that a lot of bettors were getting into debt with the tipster in terms of the points, and then if it goes wrong, then we're in big trouble. Like, there's refunds to be given, and I'm self-employed. It's hard to budget when you've got to give refunds and that kind of thing. So yeah, that meant I really wanted to change that, and how we did so was we've changed it now so that you get credits from the point of zero. You've got the option of only having to top up by a really minimal amount, two credits if you wanted to, or even when you're on 0 credits, you're not in debt to the tipster. And that means you don't have to pay for profit in advance. You're paying just in the moment, and that makes a massive difference, changing the system to pay as you go. The development that's going to happen in the next month or two, which will make this whole process even easier, is the fact that we're going to go to giving clients automatic payments, where you'd be able to choose an option on the bot which will be sign up for automatic payments or something like that. Your payment details will be stored somewhere, and if you want to, you don't have to, but it will be optional, but if you want to, you can just have after an hour after the tips are settled or whatever, your payment will automatically be taken to take it to 0 credits, and then you start again. So it's going to be far more fair now that we've reduced the amount of credits people need to buy or should buy, and that resolves the problem of refunds. Really, if you have a losing run and the tipster the user ends up has a lot of points or whatever, at least he's not paid that subscription money for those points, which is it's far more reassuring to me. So that essentially has given me far more clarity and belief that we're doing the right thing with this concept, which leads on nicely to talking about the future vision of the project now that we have a strong understanding of how the system works and what we're trying to gain from it.